Wnba makes unexpected Sophie Cunningham decision after $10 million announcement. After the recent Napheesa Collier exit interview bombshell, there has been a lot of attention on the Wnba and its leadership, or lack thereof. But long before Napheesa Collier had made her statements, there was another player who was very vocal about how the league is failing its players. That player was, of course, Caitlin Clark's protector, Sophie Cunningham. Even though the Wnba tried to discourage her with numerous fines, Sophie Cunningham is not the one to shy away. However, in her latest podcast, a new twist about these fines has come to light. After going 3-3 for being fined on her podcasts, there was yet another risk of a league fine after Sophie Cunningham's exit interview. Following Napheesa Collier's example, Sophie also called out the leadership, saying, "Our leadership needs to be held accountable. I think that there are a lot of people in position of power. They might be really great business people, but they don't know about basketball." When asked on her podcast, co-host West Wilson, she revealed a Wnba rule that could spare her from the fine. In a conversation on her Show Me Something podcast, West Wilson asked if she would be fined for making the statement, to which Sophie replied, I'm out for the season, so I don't think they can fine me anymore." Before her podcast dropped, Sophie Cunningham had posted on X, requesting help with a fundraiser on GoFundMe. In the goal, it was also mentioned that these donations will also help in paying for her numerous fines. The total goal of the fundraiser was set at $10 million. However, Sophie later changed it to $26,000, and also clarified that the donations will be going forward to Ronald McDonald House Charities. Till now, the fundraiser has raised $6,378 of its $26,000 goal. While the GoFundMe fundraiser was all jokes and all, the reality is, in her exit interview, Sophie echoed the voice that has quickly taken over the basketball world. Ever since Napheesa Collier dropped the bombshell of her conversations with Commissioner Cathy Engelbert, calls have increased for a change in the leadership, especially with the league in such a financial boom right now. Any threat to the league's bright future ahead must be dealt with as soon as possible. Whether it's a change in leadership or not, the Wnba needs to deal with it as soon as possible. We are already in the final month of the current CBA, and as of now, no agreement seems close. Getting an agreement on a new CBA should be of utmost importance because as things stand, almost the entire league, due to hit free agency in one capacity or the other. With so much uncertainty, there is a chance that the Indiana Fever's Tres Leches trio might be broken. Will the Indiana Fever re-sign Lexi Hull and Sophie Cunningham? After the Indiana Fever season ended heartbreakingly, the question now remains on how the Fever's roster will look next season. As things stand, they have only 3 players under contract for next season. Considering all the injury issues, the Indiana Fever's 2025 WNBA season can be considered a huge success. But can they bring the players back who made it a success? Well, let's look at Sophie Cunningham's scenario first. Bought in through a trade, Sophie Cunningham's fit with the Indiana Fever was a huge success. Individually as well, Sophie had her best three-point shooting season this year. But more important than her shooting was her hustle and attitude on the court. Sure, we all remember the fights, but it was her intense defense that kept her on the floor. As she is set to become an unrestricted free agent, there's no question that the Indiana Fever would want to bring her back. Similarly, with Lexi Hull, there is a big case to bring her back. Lexi is set to hit restricted free agency this offseason. As Indiana's own draft selection, and the close bond she has with Caitlin Clark, it seems hard to see her in another jersey. But in the world of professional sports, anything can happen. Lexi herself admitted her love for Indiana, while also acknowledging the uncertainties the league faces in the offseason. Will the Indiana Fever bring back the fan-favorite Tres Leches trio? Or will the free agency again play a spoilsport? We'll have to wait and see.